guys, Danny here from Danny's Scrappy Chicks, and I wanted to share with you another mini album. Yes, I'm having a crazy mini album moment, and this is one of the Story by Stacey albums in the 6x6 pages, and this is for my daughter Sienna. She's just about to finish Joey Scouts, and at the time you watch this video she will have just received her Promise Challenge Award. So this is actually a photo album for her about some of her crazy adventures in Joey Scouts. And so I've just attached this with some double-sided foam tape, just a big circle cut, done some hand lines here to mimic stitching and just some stamping with her name. And then this is a badge that I bought from Scouts, and again it's stuck up on foam tape just to give something on the cover. I'm going to do something down the side too, but I wasn't quite sure exactly what I want to do on there yet. Done a little box in the front with the story from me. I'm very excited because she was my first child in Scouts after nearly 20 years of being a leader. So, sorry about the glare guys, hopefully that helps, there we go. And so this is when she first joined with no badges and she got invested, and because I'm the leader I got to invest her, which is very exciting. And so this is our Scout group badge. And then for Christmas that year, so that was in the October, for Christmas that year she got a camp blanket, and I'd already been collecting badges for her, so she had a few on there. So some of her adventures. So the thing I loved about this album was that the pages can be what you want to be. There's heaps of pretty patterned papers and embellishments, and this alphabet comes with it as well. And there's some basic layout instructions. So this is obviously the 6x4 photo at the top, and then the 2x6 inch piece at the bottom, which I've split into a zip strip and this piece. But then, like this one, for example, is the 4x4. So then you've got a 2 inch up here and here. So it gives you some basic patterns, and then you just cut everything to fit. So it doesn't matter if you change it up. So this was a long skinny photo, a smaller photo, and then this is some of the ribbon that comes with the kit and the gingham. So this is our Science Works adventure. We went hiking and found some mushrooms and made clay projects. This is me and her on a night where we played around Polaroid cameras. How to Train Your Dragon. Now I've included flip flaps in her album to help show some of the things. So there was 2 photos from this night. One they were doing silly faces, one they were doing good faces, and I wanted to explain the night. So I've used the flip flaps to add extra in. Again, I've done it on this one, so this time going down. I can't get the right spot for the glare, so sorry. This one as well, this was our football night. So again, the story on the inside, the photos. This was on the zip, well, one of the zip strips off the paper, which I thought was really cute. I tried to match the colours to the photos, but at times too, I just gave up and didn't care. I just picked what I liked. Again, more flip flaps. This book is actually quite a bit wider than perhaps what I intended. So when I say wider, fatter, because I've used so many flip flaps. So like this was our zoo adventure, and I wanted to include more photos. This was the first year we sold Christmas trees. Olivia at this stage wasn't in Scouts, but so wanted to be. But we bought our first Christmas tree from Scouts. And then this is probably the big main page. This is the kangaroo page. And so I've actually done multiple flip flaps here. So here's one. So this is the 4x4 size. Here's the second one. And here's the third one. And then this is the badge that was from the camp. So I've just taken a picture of it. There's one going up as well because I got to go on the camp with her. And then there's another one coming down as well. Back, and then on the other side I've actually done something similar. So this is with 3x4 flip flaps. You can see they all pop out and you see all the exciting things. And then this was her at the end on the bus ride home, very exhausted. So you can see why it's perhaps made my album a bit fatter than I intended, but I do love it. Some more. So this is all just the embellishments, and the pack comes with some of the white and black gems, so I've used those as well. Anzac Day, and again another flip flap. If I was planning a bit more and thought about this differently, I'd have a few of the more flip flaps going this way as well. So as I noticed it started to get a bit thicker, I did actually start to do this. This is our mascot. He went home with the kids on a, once in a while, and they got to write stories about him. This twine, this white twine, comes in the pack as well. Create some cool little things. These are some of the embellishments that, I've done them as a bit of a tab. I've missed a flip flap going back in there. Put that back. Turn the page over. There we go. I've done different size pictures than what their layout suggested. Anything I wanted, I've overlapped things differently when I wanted to, just to get things to fit. I didn't necessarily want everything too small. So again, that's this overlapping here. So this top section of the photo on this bottom photo had a lot of dead space, so I've overlapped the more important photo. More hiking adventures, so completely photos here. So it's the fungi we found. And now this time you can see I've done the flip flap on the inside. So this is Sienna going on the flying fox by herself, which was a big deal because she was so scared. And then this is when her little sister joined us at Scouts. And again, so using the ribbon down the side of the page here. Cardboard construction night. This was our big camping trip. So I've moved the flip flaps more to the centre. Up and down. So everything I've used here, and the addition of a little bit extra white, has actually come from the pack. So use of the ribbon, some of these stickers, different bits and pieces. I've used a journaling pen at times just to write names on photos as well. These were big photos. I didn't want to have small. I didn't want to do any more flip flaps. So I've done, it's a 2-page spread for an event, which I hadn't done a lot of. And this same with this one. This is our hike. Again, there's that flip flap, but opening to the middle. And we went trick or treating with Scouts. This was a special night we had with one of the politicians. And so you can see I've used either the stickers or my handwriting just to create some journaling for her. So this was our night actually last week, which is very good. And this is actually the badge that she was presented last night. I've got to get the photos printed. I've got the pages ready for them to go in, but this was a special challenge. She did a good turn, so she had to donate, or she decided to donate books. So I've got blank pages for the photos to go in, and then this was her little Promise Challenge workbook. So I've just folded it up and just slipped it inside one of the pockets. So she received this as a gift and absolutely loved it, but it's come back to me just so that I can finish off the last of those pages. So I hope this inspires you. And if you want to learn more about the Story by Stacey kits, there is a special on this month for the smaller versions of these kits as well, in a 4x4 size. They make great gifts, and I'm also running a kids class on those in January. So if you want to know more, let me know. Bye.